Eersterust, east of Pretoria. Protesters have blockaded roads with burning tyres and rocks. This comes after police arrested 16 suspects following an overnight police station attack. Last night, a group of people attacked the police station, stealing a plasma TV and a service pistol. The station was also vandalized. Police reacted quickly and made 16 arrests so far. However, community protests are continuing for service delivery. Main concerns include housing and constant power cuts. Tshwane Mayor Solly Msimanga has not visited the community since the protests broke out on Wednesday. Well, for the latest on those protests, we cross live to our reporter, Sipho Sturman. Sipho, just give us the latest, if you will.
Well, a very good afternoon to you and our viewers at home. The latest is that the protest action has come down quite considerably since we last spoke to you in the early bulletins, and that's because there is now a heavy police contingent here, a number of police vehicles just behind me, just keeping watch on activities, and I can say maybe fatigue has also set in. Certainly the residents were up early. We found them here at 6 a.m. Burning tires, blockading roads. So the other news is that Tshwane Mayor is meeting at a secret location with the community leaders to sort of find a way forward. But back on that point of the police station that was attacked and those 16 arrests, and I do have with me here a police spokesperson, that is Colonel Brenda Moradili. Thank you very much, Captain. Colonel, rather. Just talk to us. You said the statement said 16 people arrested. Is that still the case?
Thank you very much. Yes, it's still the case. 16 people were arrested. 12 of them were arrested for attacking the police station, while one of them was found in possession of dagga. 3 of them were found with items that are believed to have been stolen when they were looting shops during the protest. But at the moment, the investigations are continuing. We cannot rule out that we will make more arrests, as we are still looking for some of the items that were taken from the CAC. We know that they have taken several computers and the TV set. Those have been recovered. The only thing that is still outstanding now is the police firearm. We will continue with investigation to recover that firearm.
So the firearm is still, out and about, still missing. How did this happen, though, last night? A group of people going into a police station. How many people were inside this police station? How many officers were on duty?
We had a number of police officers on duty. 3 of them were mainly in the CSC where the attack happened. But at the same time, while those people were attacking the police station, some of the protesters were still on the road towards the police station they were being dispersed by the POP unit. But at the moment, we only know that those people came in, charged in and stole the items that they took, and they were eventually arrested for the crimes that they committed.
Were the police unprepared? I mean, the protests have been going on since Wednesday, and you have a situation where people storm a police station where it's supposed to protect the community. Were you just underprepared a little bit by the situation here?
It's not a question of us being unprepared for the situation. We were aware of the situation, and we knew that the community was resisting to be dispersed. That's why, hence this incident, it was not the first one that happened. Earlier, the previous day, they tried to do the same thing, but the police officers were there. They managed to ward them off, and they did not do the attack the police station. But in this instance, it happened, and we are seriously taking this, because this is surely goes to say that this is undermining the authority of the state. So we are viewing this in a serious light, and everyone and all the stakeholders within the SAPS, the specialized units that have to do the investigation, are working around the clock to ensure that we recover that firearm and other people are arrested.
All right. Now there's been complaints that police was heavy-handed in the manner that it has dispersed crowds previously, and also that a 61-year-old man has been confirmed dead who was part of these protests. Just talk to us about that, because the community says, well, it's the police that killed the elderly person using tear gas. What's your response to this?
And the police did not kill that man. I can say that the death of that elderly man has had nothing to do with the protest. He was out there and he went home, and that's where he passed on. It had nothing to do with the protest, because the station commander visited the family after hearing that there isn't a person that had died. So it's ruled out. It has nothing to do with the protest. And with regards to the police using heavy-handed tactics to disperse the community, I mean, the police have to use equal force to what the community is throwing at them. If they are throwing petrol bombs at them and throwing all the things that you can think of at them, they have to respond with equal force.
All right, we know at 1 o'clock that MEC of Housing from Gauteng, a provincial government official, is coming here in an hour's time. So that's about to get the crowd riled up a little bit. So are you prepared for that? And what are you going to do to disperse the crowd after that?
I cannot confirm that the MEC is coming. What I know is that the police were engaged in a meeting earlier today with all the relevant stakeholders, with the community leaders also, and there has been plans that the MEC will be coming, but I cannot confirm that. But we are on the ground, as you can see, that we have a heavy contingency of our police officers, specialized units too, and we also have a contingency from Limpopo to come and redo as reinforcements to make sure that we do stabilize the situation and that at the end of the day the crowd is dispersed. But we have to do this amicably with the community.
All right, thank you very much, Kennel, giving us an update, telling us well they've got backup to deal with any sort of violence coming from the protesters. But most importantly, that firearm that was stolen last night during that attack at the police station is still out there at large, and the police are trying to do their best to retrieve that. But certainly at this point in time, the protest has calmed down. But we are expecting some government officials there at 1 o'clock, and we don't know how that will turn out. But certainly it's been like the community has been angry, saying that it's been ignored. So we should wait and see how that will pan out if the MEC from a provincial level does come through. We do know that Tshwane Mayor also, as we speak, is meeting, rather in the afternoon, we were told that he's going to meet with community leaders at a private location. Of course, we know the mayor said that he won't be bullied to meet with violent protesters. So he's sticking to his word and rather meeting the leaders privately. And we're going to continue to monitor the situation for you. But for now, that's all. It's back to you in studio.
Thanks very much, Sipho. That was our reporter, Sipho Stoneman, reporting from Eersterust in east of Pretoria.